Nat, can I get you anything?
Got it all covered. Thanks, though. This is an uncomfortable topic.
Okay. What's on your mind?
You've taken quite a shine to the kid.
I owe her a lot. I can't imagine where we'd be without her.
I'm glad you see that. But I know how you are. You fixate.
Natasha, that's not fair.
And she's not a project.
I know that. Don't you think I know that?
Would I be having this conversation if I did? I'm not saying this to be cruel, Bruce.
I know.
I'm saying this because I need you to really understand. She is a person. She just needs you to be there. Nothing else.
I'm here.
Good. Glad to have you. You're looking a little worn out.
Are you checking up on me now?
I check up on everyone all the time. You just don't know it.
I guess I will take that in the spirit of concern.
I don't want you to discount what you've been through. I can't imagine what that was like.
Thanks. That means a lot.
You're allowed to be not okay.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that.
If you need some rest, I'm gonna call you out on it. Take care of yourself. All right? Hey, Doc. How's the big guy?
Behaving, thank you. Okay, I gotta ask. You knew Kamala was looking for the Resistance in Utah, right?
I did.
And you knew where I was.
Ah, I see where this is headed.
Did you maybe, push a few chess pieces around, getting us to meet?
I wish. Pure coincidence. If I'd have gotten to her in Jersey, she'd probably be with Hill right now.
Yeah, I gave that idea a thought myself. You would have broken cover.
I did. Not that long after, anyway. What's a few days in the scheme of things?
You think Maria would have done a better job?
I don't think she would have missed Kamala sneaking off into a heavily fortified prison on her own. But I also don't think Kamala would have stuck around.
Why not?
Maria wouldn't have thought putting her on the front lines was worth the risk. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, that seems to be the consensus. Nat, is there anything we still need to address between you and me?
You know exactly how I feel about the general cleanliness of the common areas, but it's not one of the compromises I'm prepared to make.
No. I mean, what happened after A-Day?
Why? Do you still have a guilty conscience?
I think I've outsourced that job to Tony, actually. There are choices I made that I wouldn't make again. But in the moment, I thought I was doing the best for everyone involved.
Road of good intentions.
So where does that leave me?
I know better than anyone what Monica is capable of. She manipulated you. I don't blame you for that.
Thank you. I just... thank you.
Steve, how's your day going?
Shaping up just fine. Hey.
Good to see you up and walking around. Feeling like yourself again?
No, not quite. But I can settle for this.
Good, because we need you.
I don't think you need me as much as you think you do. Look what you all managed to do without me.
It never would have happened if you'd been there.
Ah, thanks for the guilt.
Not what I meant, and you know that.
Feels good, doesn't it? To have a whole team again?
It is something.
Last time it was like this, I could never imagine it ending.
Funny, I never saw it lasting.
So how do we make sure it lasts?
The Avengers?
Yeah.
That won't be up to us. We just have to be willing to turn over the reins. You ready for that?
I've been ready since 1942.
Captain on deck.
All right, at ease.
Look at you, alive and standing there. The very picture of health.
Hell of a thing. I know.
You're awfully blasé for a man who came back from the dead.
Twice.
So let me ask you, did you watch the video of your funeral?
Absolutely not. That feels inappropriate. Like walking under a ladder.
So you don't know what I said?
I don't think I should. The words we reserve for the dead aren't always the ones we'd say while they're alive.
Well, maybe we ought to. It's been good having you back, Cap.
Nowhere else I'd rather be.
Even when you were gone, you cast quite a shadow. That shield has a sort of gravity. Hard to resist.
Symbols are important. I understand.
I think it's a little more than that. It has weight because you wielded it.
Oh, it was still plenty heavy before.
That weight survived. Even when the Avengers didn't.
So, how am I holding up to those expectations?
Like you ever have to worry about expectations being too high. You're doing fine, Steve.
Hey, Nat.
Hey, Tony. Tony, we need to have a little chat.
Uh-oh. Am I in trouble?
If you were, you'd know. Right now, I just need to make sure we're seeing each other eye to eye.
Oh, I looked down one time, and you've never let me hear the end of it.
That was your last joke. You're cut off. I need you to be serious.
Right, fine. What do you need?
Every day we go up against AIM with the kid, her life is in danger. That's a choice she's making, but it's the one we're letting her make. I need to see that you understand what that means.
I hear you. If I'm ever gonna take anything seriously, it's the kid.
I'm glad we're on the same page. Can't always tell with you.
Well, that's hurtful, but completely fair.
You can be a good man when you want to.
Well, I'm glad someone thinks so.
Everyone thinks so. I'm the only one man enough to say it to your face. You ready for this?
Always. For what?
You know what's coming, old man.
Are you threatening me? Do I need to get Cap over here to mediate?
Tony, if I wanted to threaten you, not even Cap could save you. I mean to train new blood.
Oh, right. Expecting more stowaways?
If the Avengers are going to survive, we're gonna have to grow. And change.
I can grow. I can change.
Oh, you're not ready at all, are you? Sooner or later, you're gonna have to step back. We all are.
See, intellectually, I know you're correct. We should prepare ourselves to pass the torch gracefully.
Uh-huh.
But, as a counterpoint, I don't want to.
Look at it this way. Either you do it on your terms, or we're gonna do it for you.
Oh, you're a monster.
Keep telling yourself that. Watching your back, Tony?
Always. Why, what do you know? What's the longest you've spent undercover?
AIM doesn't even break the top 10, if that's what you're asking.
Who's the current record holder?
That would be this one. Natasha Romanoff, Avenger.
Ooh, good answer. Was it always your plan to stop working for AIM when the Avengers came back?
I didn't think we could stay away too long, but I had to keep the plates spinning until the right time came.
Well, that must have been hard, not knowing when the end was coming.
No different than right now.
Did you keep track of the rest of us when you were undercover?
Of course I did. Best I could.
Did you know I was in a bad place?
Yeah. I knew.
If I needed help, would you have come for me?
You want me to say yes, but I can't.
No, I know. Wasn't fishing.
You were alive and occupied. I had to have priorities.
And you assumed I could handle myself.
Sure.
Ah, mark the calendar. Natasha Romanoff almost gave me a compliment.
And this is why I don't do it more often.
No, can't take it back. Locked in the brain forever.
Hey, Nat.
Hey, Kamala. So listen, about this prank war with Tony, can I offer you some advice?
Yes, please.
Tony likes to pretend that he's a mastermind, that he's got it all planned out.
Yeah, because he does.
It's a magic trick, kid. All smoke and mirrors. Tony only claims things are part of a master plan after the fact. Before that, he'll tell you all about how clever he is, knowing that you'll collate the circumstantial evidence. He's a placebo effect genius.
That is unbelievably savage, and I am here for it.
He's smart, but he's also an idiot. He's not playing chess here. Tony is a checkers man.
So what do I do?
You throw him off guard. Don't react to him, make him react to you. You stay one step ahead and he's permanently flummoxed. Trust me.
Oh, I do. I do.
Hey, you taken some R&R lately? Looks like you need a solid 8 hours.
I would really like to, but I have to practice if I'm gonna be as good as all of you.
Who are you comparing yourself to? The billionaire in the robot suit or the literal god? Because kid, neither of those should be a point of reference for your self-worth.
I just don't want anyone to think that I don't deserve to be here.
Stop, right there. We have to clear something up. You aren't here to impress anyone. You already have.
I know that.
You know you already earned your ticket. You belong here. We should be trying to impress you, you hear me?
Yep. Just trying to believe it.
Well, I'm here whenever you need me to remind you. Stay sharp, Kamala.
Aye, aye. Are we gonna have another practice session soon?
You're not feeling sore after last time?
I actually heal kind of fast. Don't tell Bruce, though. He'd probably want to take my blood again.
Your secret's safe with me.
So when's our next lesson?
I'll spar with you any day you want, but don't you think you should be getting a more well-rounded training regimen?
No.
Just give it a think, okay?
Thought. Done. I want you to teach me.
Yep, I walked right into that one.
So you ready?
Is it time?
Oh, it is. We're gonna wrest control of the PA system away from Tony and stop his tyranny of Dad Rock.
Finally. A cause I can believe in.
What's the plan?
I'm just here for operational support and close quarters combat. Planning is up to you.
I had the idea. I'm the idea person.
The idea alone isn't gonna cut it.
Okay, so, what if...
Remember what's at stake.
Oh, what if we got Jarvis in on it?
Oh, I'll tell you now from personal experience. Jarvis will sell you out to Tony in a heartbeat.
He wouldn't.
He would. He's programmed to. Hey, up there.
Hello down there. You've always been light on your feet, Natasha.
All the dancing lessons.
So, it does my heart good to see you found a home here. Will you stay long?
Right now, this is where I can do the most good.
But I know that someday that may change. And when it does, I hope you'll at least say goodbye. The others, Stark especially, define themselves as Avengers. Without it, we crumbled. But not you.
There was work to be done.
I know that you think you have a debt to repay, but you've paid it already. 1,000-fold.
That's not for you to say.
Of course not. I apologize. I only meant that the goodness of your heart is not in doubt. When we first met, I doubted your place here amongst the others.
That is refreshingly honest, I suppose.
But I underestimated you.
You wouldn't be the first.
It takes courage to stride into battle beside a god, facing demons and monsters.
Doesn't mean I'm not terrified. But sure, I'll give you that.
You stand without Stark's suit of armor or an alter ego like Banner.
What are you getting at?
Oh, merely paying you a compliment.
Thanks, Thor.
Miss Romanoff?
Mr. Odinson, what's up? Thor, I have to admit, I didn't know if you'd be back.
I did not know myself. There were many things that had shaken my faith, and I had to decide what was next.
You don't owe me any explanations.
At least now, I know exactly where I wish to be.
Glad to hear it. I know it's a little different for you than for the rest of them.
How so?
Tony would die without the attention. Steve doesn't know any other life. Bruce requires a support network, but not you. You don't need us half as much as we need you.
You could not be more wrong. That's what I learned in my exile. Missing you all.
So how was it? Walking the Earth incognito?
To be honest, it was not the first time I have lost myself in humanity. It is a sort of surrender, helped me to see clearly.
I'm having a hard time imagining you surrendering.
But I did. I let go. I was merely a man.
I still don't know how no one recognized you. There's only so much you can do to disguise all of this.
There was a minor glamour at work. A trick to pass undetected and unremembered.
And you've never taught me this trick?
I am afraid it is not for mortals to trifle with.
Sounds like you're better for the experience.
I believe that we are better for all our experiences. We may not see it in the moment, but it makes us who we are.
I'm glad for you. I am.
But for all the charms a normal life can offer, sometimes, well, you just have to light up the sky.